It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Folk ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. Fielded at the 14. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Entering settings. Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100. Entering menu narration set to 100.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Nix now to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Nix from the gun. And this is intercepted. And the Jets force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Fields. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Fields out of the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Let's take this at the 10. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Nix off the play action. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running it again with Dobbins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On first down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Nix. This one's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Makes the throw again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A pistol snap. Fields. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Do us with a hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 14 on the play. And it's 3rd down.
at the end of one. A field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. To throw, here's Nix. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start to drive ball. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Looking to throw Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So not only is he unable to learn from the mistake on the previous drive, Brock, defense actually forces him into another mistake on the very next drive.
You know what? I'm actually going to look at this on the positive because there's nothing nice to say about the quarterback playing those decisions. But this defense doesn't just settle for the 1 interception. Nope. They smell some blood in the water, and they're going after it.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. It looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. They've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dobbins out of the shotgun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know what that route's called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Fields looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Fields to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Called in left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Nix to throw. That man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Give right side to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix now to throw. Pass it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Dobbins is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after tries good by lots. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
13, Jets 3. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wangu now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. This one's a quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing here, Nix. We're trying to set up the screen, Dobbins. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll throw again. Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Nix to throw again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. The Jets take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's stopping right as he gets up past the 15.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Gives to Hall now on the option. He's got to gain a 6 there. Riley Moss with that tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 24. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action with Nix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push the lead to 20. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Field throwing here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Josie Jewell. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Nance quick out wide, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Nix. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
For the Broncos field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Not quite far enough, and no good. It's off the crossbar and out. And their lead stays halted at 20.
That fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Fields on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Josie Jewell making that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. And this is taken ahead to the 37. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Fields. This finds his target. That's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Blitz coming here, Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now. Fields has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Fields throwing once more. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now it's Field. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Fields. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Nix hits him on the in route. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. but they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. And that boot will instead be what starts our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the third. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he gets it away from his end zone. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Fields out of the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Start on the ground with Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. He's trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, ball at the 36. To throw, here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he He's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Dobbins, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Nix from the gun. Stiff arm success. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dobbins gets it on the option. And he's going to be stopped well shy in that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
The 16-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's incomplete on second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Field throwing here. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Desperation time here. Oh, Fields loses it. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 16. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Running for it with Dobbins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Here's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wangu now to return. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jets just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Fields. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Shotgun snap to Fields. To the left side. It's on the turn. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Broncos corral it. This is going to wind up inside the 10, so they jump on the fumble, and that's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win for the Broncos. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Bronc, as they claim the victory over here in London. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we say cheerio from London.